Hi guys, it's Joshy here, and I'm going to jump back into Alan Wake. Okay. I keep forgetting that that's not chapter, that is the number one. Here we go.
Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl.
Did anyone see that trash can moving?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong.
Makes sense.
The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Sure, there's something hidden around here. But yes, if you are paying attention, remember how we found a photograph of a diver in that place? Then that was Zane.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
We're getting there. We just got to check everything. Squizzy. Or move. Whatever you will. Really? All this place to walk through and no secrets.
Just follow me.
Look,
I
know where she lives. She lives behind the boat. I saw the cutscene. That doesn't sound ominous. Weird. Or anything. Excuse me, I didn't know. Someone taking a leak? Lovely. It's a little... sporadic, I guess? But anyway!
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
I can tell that. Is the boat in charge?
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Ah! See? I knew there was a reason I was running around. Okay, let's go around. Okay, cool. So it just appeared here, and you're like, oh, I wonder how that happened. And not a single person just thought, oh, there was a big bang, let's wake up. We go through this gate? Is this the way we're going? Ah, for Christ's sake, mate, limp faster. God. Run circles around you. Look at this. Hey, there's a tree in the way. Oh my God. Yeah, come on. Aha!
Better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best parts. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
There she is. Well, there's her place. But like, I haven't checked if there's anything else hidden around, which just wastes time. But when it pays off, oh, the thermoses and the manuscripts are all mine. She won't really expect me to go in the back door. Or not. Alright, okay. Stop you. Yeah, move. Imagine if it started a cutscene at the front door.
Give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
I'm already over here, Limpy fuckmuckin'. I can see her there.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake, I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on.
Turn on.
Back to work, boy.
Not creepy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
That's what I wanted.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Okay, why does she have a mobile? You know what? No, she's a full-grown woman who works her ass off. She deserves to if she wants to.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day.
Oh,
Come back.
wait a second. Okay, so we've got this TV, right? We've got this, interesting room. Then we've got our own little trailer, we've got a functioning kitchen and everything. This place does not have a bathroom. Please tell me she doesn't have to use a communal bathroom. If she's paying rent for this place, there should be a bathroom just here, right here.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
I can't believe she doesn't have a toilet.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Oh, well. That wasn't here. Use it!
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hey, hi, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it
parked outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
Okay, well, I've already searched the park, so I'm not researching it. Aw, poor Bubby.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slade!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake! Come on! Make it easier! Get after it! Don't let him get away! Move it!
There's gonna be secrets and everything out here. I even forgot that an FBI agent was involved in this. This is what I mean, it's been so long. Yeah, they're gone. Ow! Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
Well, anyway, sorry. I was just concentrating. Yeah, I got shot. Yep, cool, that's an update that we all need. I've got an appointment with a kidnapper. Somewhere. What else? Yeah, I have no clue what's going on. I completely forgot, but that looks like a manuscript page, so I'm intrigued. Oh, we didn't listen to the manuscripts from last chapter. Pick it up! Oh, great. Now it's getting all darknessy. Mine. Ah, fucking hell, mate. Breathe! No. Anyway. Mr. Puff Daddy here. Well.
Make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over. I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment.
How is he a fugitive? Like,
I'm on my way. Out.
what's he done? Oh. This seems like the way I'm supposed to go. So is there anything down here? Nope. Okay, just worth a check. I mean, I did get the manuscript page. Oh, while we're at it, let's stay in the light and do the manuscripts from the last step. Okay. I mean, I'm not trying to waste up minutes, but we didn't hear them. I knew I forgot something at the start of this. Nope. 2. And did I miss any? No! Yay, Josh.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
That's cool. Except let me just say, I always see femme fatale, and I think that's great, but I always like to read it as femme fatal. I don't know, it just sounds better to me. Oh, goddammit, I did it again.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red, a gruesome slushy, dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
This is cool. I'm interested in this, the sudden stop.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed. Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry. The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from his grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page. The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
I feel like I should almost be rating it the other way. But anyway.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe. In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Aww.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, A roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason, packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo, things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more. Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
I don't know why. Oh, I can't go quite that far.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
This is really cool. It's almost working on the fear of darkness. It's really cool. Because I couldn't imagine having a phobia of darkness. Could you? Like, I mean, not just like a little bit of a fear or what's in it, but like, I mean, an absolute crippling phobia.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Lol.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified. The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
It's funny, because this is actually from the last chapter, what I'm reading, but this just happened in this chapter, so...
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
That's why I shouldn't believe Hollywood magic.
Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye. Sarah didn't care about the legal threats Wake's agent had made. She let Wake go without argument, because there was something about him she couldn't quite put her finger on, something that reminded her of her father. She didn't think Wake would hurt his wife. Then she thought about the way he waded into Hartman, that hair-trigger rage flaring up without warning. The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been
almost there.
Off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
And two more.
Stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here. There was no misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed, but there was no cabin and no island. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
And there we go. So there's actually some really cool stuff. Ransom, we've got 3 so far, and 3 that we can't get. Hopefully we get every single other one. Alright. I actually saw someone escape the cops last night. Not that I think they should have. Good luck. Well, if I'm honest, I don't think I'm being chased by policemen anymore. So, bye-bye. Oh, I came under here, didn't I? Oh,
this horror
bastard.
was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Agent Nightingale, I've lost contact with most of the men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Nice. I like Sarah. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Go. Oh, a checkpoint. Ah. Puffington. Puff the Magic Dragon. Well. Hmm. Well. I think that's where I go afterwards. Just checking, no manuscripts. Is he up here? Oh, wait, whoa, whoa, I can use this? I don't know if there's any secrets to using this. It'd be cool if there was. Oh, what's that? Oh, just down there. Okay, that's good. Don't know. Okay, I'm done. I was like, how do I exit? Probably the button that's been telling me to.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in and take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Okay, anyway. Anything cool to look out this way at? Oh, I can see, is that the same one?
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Okay, looks like I'm going to the radio station. Okay. Well, off we pop then.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Oh, look what I found.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Oh well, first let me pick up some coffee. Yes. 1, 2. Ah. I think I need to click it at the start where I don't need to, just wait. Just making sure there's nothing extra special. Oh, excuse me.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Just wait till it's in there till you click it, Joshua. I like how it actually just makes the whole gate disappear. Jump. We gotta jump there, you know. You should just kick the darkness. I feel like you could have done that well. Nope. Okay. Well, we're heading down this way anyway. We're gonna get something cool down here. And by cool, I mean probably... Oh, it's just a gate. I panicked then. Good. Got a torch. Now, is there anything else around here? Anything special for me? Nothing. Just plain rude, really. I mean, like, come on. Well, goodbye, gates. Let's walk through your shadowy shadows a little bit. Oh, we're good, we're good. Oh, what do we... Flashbang, flashbang, flashbang.
Ideal weapon for my situation.
Come on, Sheriff Breaker. They can't. They can't talk. They have been taken. Boing. Boing. Oops. Boing. Okay, well, I don't have a gun. Which I feel could be really nice if someone would give me one. Anything cool around here? Cool stuff, secret paths, nothing? Okay. Don't worry, I didn't want cool secrets anyway. Who wants cool secrets? Oh, look, it's the police. Let's ride it down the hill. I mean, make some fun in these dark times. Right. Good, the flashbang kills him. Look, let's just continue. Ah. Oh, I only used one.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you.
It sounds serious, Pat.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Ah! Aha! Mine, all mine. Just got a page of a book that he wrote, but he doesn't remember writing it. But that is okay because I did it okay, and I think I took a shortcut that I don't want to. Ah, bloody hell. Come on. Ah. Oh. Aha! Nice. Oh, a generator. I think this is safe haven anyway. Oh, it makes it a safe haven anyway. Oh, nice. Flares and batteries. Cool. Nice to have a checkpoint when I'm pretty good at stuffing up. Head towards the cop car. Aha, mine, mine, and mine! I probably missed manuscript pages in here. Got that, I get him. It's just about herding him into the right spot, really. Gosh. You think this guy didn't even have legs? Sometimes, seriously. Okay, sorry, I knocked my mouse and I just had to get to the right setting again. I think that's the right setting. Does it sometimes, it drives me nuts.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Another run. But I think it probably is time to call the app here. I might continue without even going to the main menu, but anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this, are enjoying it like I am, please do not forget to light up that like button with your torchlight or mouse. I don't like button. Did I say light button? I meant like button. Anyway, Discord, Twitch, and Twitter are linked down below, as well as the comment section. Love hearing from you guys there. And finally, guys, if you'd like to keep up to date or show support and you aren't already, then the sub button is down there as well. But anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.